Hey guys, it's Victorious. I'm at the crib with my homie Charles. Do they call you Charles or Charlie or whatever? Charles. We're going over my business plans because obviously I want people to know what the future holds. Battery's getting low, so this isn't going to be a very long video. But he says if this isn't a good plan, I don't know what is or is. I don't know. I have vision, guys, and I have vision for the process and every little angle that in between, from the outreach, which we're already doing, to getting him into rehab. But the problem is, guys, and I'm not going to be begging people for money. I'm just saying I need these grants to come in, and I need supporters in the community to. If you guys are going to pay thousands of dollars in rehab, why can't you pay $220 to $250 to get them into sandals, hats for the sun? I'm not telling you to get sunglasses. Get them a hat so it kills their sun rays. It's Arizona. Get them a blanket that they can sleep on and feel good about. Wrap themselves up in a hoodie blanket. I mean, its cost is $40. You know what I mean? It's a $40 blanket. A really nice blanket, by the way. It's a hoodie blanket. A t-shirt, a pair of socks, a pair of sandals, and a backpack. That's it. We're not talking about a whole bunch of shit. We're talking about stuff, necessities, and then I haven't even done a cosmetic bag, which everybody needs a cosmetic bag when they're going into rehab. They don't supply them, even though they're making thousands and thousands of dollars a week on people being in rehab. I mean, is this a business or are we helping people? Because if we're truly trying to help people, then we need to plan a plan of attack for each case. Not a case going into court, a case that everybody has different issues. What if you had a red folder from the Red Folder Project that had a brief summary of what these people struggle with, what they're coping with, how they cope? I mean, that's another thing. I never thought about that. Documenting so people know kind of what's going on with them when they go into rehab, or be able to, at the door when they're getting admitted, be able to say, these are the things that he's struggling with and he needs help with. Can you please do this? Or have a constant contact with the rehab and an ever, a long-term relationship with their clients, visiting them in rehab, being there when they get out. You know what I mean? Answering our phone calls to their peer support or um, life coach, their established life coach. I mean, we're going to have to do all these things right away because I'm not going to lose focus on helping these people. I'm going to be there from the beginning to the end, and then the beginning of their new life. The beginning of their new life starts after rehab. Rehab is learning. The action of recovery starts the day that they get out and they combat their urges when they're free. Anybody can go through rehab preaching and acting like they're going to be sober, but once you hit the street, it's a new game. It's a cold world, and that's when it does. What do you think? You got anything to say on anything?
That it feels good to help people, and like what you're asking for is like not too much. It's like just enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just enough. Yeah.
I mean,
And it feels
socks, big thing. You're going in there, you got socks you've worn for frickin' 2 weeks, probably. Not those ones. I'm talking about, like, in the general, if you're homeless. I mean, they've been in the same socks, same shoes. They stink
mhm.
because the socks haven't been changed. Yeah, everybody knows if you don't change your socks,
Yeah.
your shoes stink.
But right now, I can tell you like socks, they come really easy. There's so many pairs of socks on the streets that are you see these a lot of them. They just wear them 2 or 3 days and then they throw them away because socks comes easy. Um, 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 Socks and hygiene comes kind of easy, but having a place to sleep and having a place to shower is one of the most difficult things, you know.
Let me ask you this. So if you get out of rehab and you have a place to go, a recovery community, per se, like the Omega Complex you just looked at,
Okay.
that's not the Omega Complex. That's the work. You get out of get out of rehab. You have a place to go, a recovery community. Think about this: a hotel, right, turned into apartments for rehab.
Mhm.
People coming out of rehab. That's 200, 150 to 210, 210 rooms. That's a small estimate. 1,000 people at least a week come out of rehab a week.
That's a small amount.
That's a small amount. Think
Yeah.
about how many rehabs there are. But the graduating classes are like 50 to 100 people. You know what I mean?
I never been to rehab, and I've never been to like a sober.
You've never been to rehab,
Never, ever,
and
never.
you're ready to go sometime
I just
soon.
hear it, and they talk bad about it. Most of the time, they talk bad about it, and then like every once in a while, you hear a good thing. But it's like I need to experience it for myself. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Cass, everybody talks. A lot of people talk down about Cass, that how the food is bad, and like a lot of stuff is bad over there. They say, but me going over there and experiencing it, it's not bad at all. You know what I mean?
What if we go to rehab together? I'm gonna be at Chicano Por La Casa on the 4th. I'm going in. Want to go in together? It's on you. It's up to you. I'm not forcing you. I'm just saying.
It's an option, man. You know what I mean?
It's an option,
Yeah.
bro. Anyways, I'm
It's a
not
good
gonna
option.
I'm not gonna push it, but I'm saying we could go through the same
I'll tell you
class.
something. It's a realistic option.
It's a realistic
It's a real
option.
like I like talking about realistic things. I don't like
I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going in anyways.
Yeah.
So, like,
uh,
wouldn't it be cool if we were in there together, experiencing it? I've been to rehab. I've learned a lot in rehab. It's been really beneficial in my life. Honestly, I don't remember a lot of it because I was so having, I don't know. I black out. Like, I don't know about you, but like,
ups and downs.
no, like,
Blackout?
certain tragedy happened, and I
That's
just
not
don't
blackout.
think a lot. I don't
Yeah.
think a lot about anything pertaining to the past, because that's what traumatic stress does, is it creates like a black hole to where you can't really remember things
Yeah.
that well. And I don't know, man, I don't remember a lot about rehab. But anyways, guys, one of the supervisors is here, and I don't know if he's going to tell us to leave, so it's going to be this freaking,
Right now?
yeah,
Right.
I don't know, so he might tell us to leave, but we'll see. He seems pretty cool. Anyways, guys, so that's that. We're going over futuristic plans and how he feels, if it would work or not. And he seems like the job creation is crucial to getting people into a life that they want to dream of. I don't know, what do you think? Having a good job that you could
And
look
another
forward to.
thing is like this too. Like me being on the street, I would go to work tonight if somebody offered me a job. I would. It should be more easy for somebody to get work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That really want to work.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like when you're homeless, you're just you you can't clean up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there's like a pride thing where you're like, even if I get the job, I haven't shaved in 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah.
you. I mean, you look clean shaved, but
I was not shaved like.
I don't know. How did you
A day
shave?
ago, I grew it out. It looked bad. I don't know if you noticed it. Like
No, I don't notice that.
it was. Now I look
I
kind of
look at
shaved.
souls. I don't look at faces, man.
I don't look in the mirrors a lot, but I was like, damn, look at all this hair. You know what I mean? I never grew it out that long before. Like I think I cut it like 2 or 3 days ago. 2 days ago, I had to cut it. Like I ran into like a random native guy on 32nd Street in Thomas. He had a razor blade, like a what to offer, because I asked him. I shaved him. I didn't know I was that unshaven. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, when I don't shave, I look like a werewolf.
I look like a weirdo too.
Like it doesn't grow in here, so there's like a patch. So, I mean, I need to shave right now. I mean, I'm not as clean cut as I usually am, but I mean, you meet me 3 weeks ago. I mean, this place provides you a place to sleep, but they don't provide cosmetic things. And I need razors, I need socks, I need underwear, I need things like these are the things that we're talking about that people need when they're going into rehab. They need razors, they need shampoo, conditioner, body soap, um, toothbrush, toothpaste, hair gel. You know what I mean? Hair gel is important. I don't know about anybody else, but when you
A place to shower is
feels
amazing.
good, and yeah, well, you're gonna have all that at rehab. Place to shower, yeah. And if you're trying to get a job, you don't want to be looking like a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be dressed decently, so we're trying to get people the clothing and everything that they need to be successful. Anyways, guys, that's kind of what we're doing. We're kind of going over futuristic plans and how we're going to make this stuff possible. And I'm doing it with one of my guys that believes in me. He really, truly does. I can tell he's got a kind heart. And it's not about being kind. It's about street cats. They can read through the bullshit. Straight up. If you're selling bullshit, isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
You can read right through the dumb shit, huh?
Yep. Even though
I
you're
tell...
homeless, you can see who's bullshitting and who's not, or who is bullshitting. I always tell my friends, hey, these prostitute girls that I know, don't run your game on them, man. Don't do that pimp shit to them. You know what I mean? They know who's being real and like they're smarter than they are. They're smarter than they look.
Yeah. Well, I don't try to run game on anybody, bro.
Yeah, don't run your game. I tell my homies, don't run your game on these my homegirls because they're smart, man. Even though they're from the streets and they don't look like they're smart, but they are.
Yeah. How's that trail mix? It's good, huh?
It's good.
I'm good.
The OG from the alley gave me this. I'm like, man, thank you.
Seeing you, and people look out for each other on the street if you're somebody. That's what I like about you. You got street credit, and you're a badass motherfucker, man.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? I know you can handle your business if you need to. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
all you gotta
that.
do is just keep to yourself mainly, and mainly be respectful of people. You know?
Yeah, because the streets are about respect, man.
Yeah.
It ain't about what you have, because people don't give a shit. Everybody has shit in Phoenix. Well, not Phoenix. If they're driving around and they got homes, or they got Air Forces on and shit. But on the streets, people don't care about your Air Forces. They care about fucking what you're doing. I mean, if you're hustling, they care about what you got because they want some. But I mean, the realistic thing about it is that doesn't get you respect. If you're an asshole, you're gonna get shot up. You know what I mean? Straight up, they're gonna take your shit. If you don't have street credit and you're not freaking hustling in the correct way, and you're cutting bags and you're nickel and diamond and you're a douchebag, dude, you get knocked up, crossed up. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Buttoned up, crossed up, twisted up, tied up, thrown into a freaking panel van, and then you're gone. You know what I mean? That's the kind of shit I got to deal with.
Street life is like that.
And I got to worry about drug cartels and all that stuff. Because think about it, bro. My standpoint, I'm helping people, but they're not going to want to see me freaking succeed in getting people off the street. What do you think about that? How do you think I can do this and not get caught up by the cartels and stuff? You know what I mean? It's just
if you do shit legally, it helps out, but you still need help from the streets, like as in.
You gotta have credit on the street.
You gotta have credit on the streets. Yeah.
Like homeboy today, I can piss him off, and he can run up to one of his homeboys and say, "Dude, this dude, he's a fucking problem."
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I'm walking down the block, and next thing you know, there's gunshots. That's straight up. That's a cold game, bro.
Yeah.
It could happen. I don't know how twisted he is.
You need to hang around somebody that has street credit. Like you said, I have street credit.
Yeah.
He won't do that to me. If you hang out with me, he'll at least think twice about it. You know what I mean? He'll at least be like,
I'm not worried, bro. I'm just saying, I'm thinking about that. That's the angles that I think about. It's like when I'm walking through there, he doesn't say shit to me. But today he got a little pissed off. You know what I mean? Because he thought I was intruding on his territory.
yeah.
And he was. You know what I mean? I kind of was, because he doesn't respect the cop or the security guard. So when the security guard asked me, "Hey, can you help him out?" And then I went to help him out, he's like, "Fuck this dude. What is he, a damn cop?" You know what I'm saying? That's how he's thinking. For
Okay,
real.
so he is a rare type of guy. You know what I mean? Like you'll run into that mentality. Not a whole lot.
And what would happen, bro, is if we really got into it, like me and him got heated, and I fucking boxed him up real quick.
A lot of people.
Next thing you know, he's that type of guy though, that kind of mentality. He's gonna come and get one of his homeboys. Next time I'm walking up, there's gonna be 5 guys waiting for me if he's got street credit.
Let me tell you something. How he rolls, like I'll be surprised if somebody has his back. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Remember that whole thing about respect and everything? It lives out there. It's out there. I'll be surprised if he has one or two homies that will agree with him, and because on on that block over there, there's a lot of people that um, um, they his mentality is not gonna go far, man. Like
No, it's not. I mean, we're doing good stuff.
if he does anything, he's a dude by himself.
What did he say the first time? What are you, God? Because you're talking like him. That was the first thing he said to me.
Okay.
That was the first thing, and you were like, bro, what are you talking about? He's not even talking to you. And he's like, well, I was listening. That's how that went down. Since that day, it's been like rocky with me and him. Some people, bro, we got to know this about ourselves. When you're shining, people don't like to see you shine. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm shining. I'm just saying he's seen something in me. It's called the mirror effect. He's seen something in me he doesn't like.
He doesn't have.
That he doesn't have.
Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't want to say it. I just let you say it.
Yeah.
And he's like, this
He's
guy.
a hater. Like he hates on. Like he even hates on me, man.
All right, this is kind of getting personal. I'm going to take this off of the mic.
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys. Bye.
He even